Okay, we need to go over there. Okay, there the quest continues. Welcome everyone. Today we are going on some amazing Lalafell Ninja adventures. I finally unlocked Ninja. Before I was playing a summoner, and I still have that summoner. Like, I didn't quit playing a summoner, but I also started playing now a ninja, because I think like ninja is freaking cool. Like the combat animations look really nice of ninja. Okay, this is at Central. Okay, you can just teleport there. Oh, I'm not attuned there yet? Oh yeah, right. We have to unlock this first. Shit. Too bad I can't use mounts here in the cities. That would be so convenient if you could use freaking mounts here. Let's also attune ourselves there. Yay! For some reason, each time I jump on my Lalafell, it looks somehow like I'm jumping higher than my hero. Alright, before we talk to this person, let's quickly attune ourselves. Like, I can't believe I only attuned myself to 2 shots here so far. Okay, saying good. What do you know about this button? Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist. Never you fear. But whether aught comes of it's another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? I have this strange button. I want to know where it's from. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward northwest of here. Oh nice, we have a lead now. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. Really? I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Alright, let's find out then. So, where's this person? Okay, it's nearby. I've noticed that now I'm leveling a bit faster than before. That's probably because of those dungeons, because each dungeon gave us like 2-3 levels. Like, it's incredible how much XP you get from doing dungeons here. Usandel. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Here, check this out. Maybe you can tell me more about it. The sigil of D'Artancourt's family. How is that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. Oh, he knows what's going on. I shall reveal to you the truth of the death, but on one condition. Okay, I'm listening. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Holy shit. Wait. This lady's responsible for that? Okay, you have a confession. I want to hear it. I was once a manservant. Oh my gosh, there's a big spider. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the D'Artancourts. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Armandine, mistress of the household. Fair summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Holy shit. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer quests. None among us knew where they came. These masked men, but my lady, believed that they would help her regain that which she had lost. So she began the rites of rejuvenation. Oh my gosh. So she allied with the bad guys to regain her face. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Holy shit, that's brutal. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. Yo, this guy is a criminal. Should we report him? I performed the dreadful task as bait, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Haukke Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Holy shit. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amand had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Haukke Manor, on the western edge of Central Shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. Yo, I will stop this. Because there's some mass murdering happening there, and this lady's responsible for that. Skeletons in her closet. Holy shit. Let me guess, it will be another dungeon. But that's good, we're gonna be level 35 and we get like more ninjutsus. I think I get the fire skill once I'm 35. Alright, let's get on the chocobo. Like, ever since I have a freaking mount, things is just way more convenient. Like, before I was so slow, and now I can get anywhere. Wait, oh, we must get up there. Okay, so it's not on the bottom, it's at the top. Alright, let's use that. I've noticed that if you have a Lalafell, your chocobo is way smaller than if you're on another race. Wow, if you play a Rogadin, then you must have like a giant chocobo then. Because if the chocobo matches the character size... Wow, a Rogadin riding on a freaking chocobo. That must be a huge one. Okay, we're almost there. The other day I checked out some footages of Final Fantasy version 1 and like the map was really horrible. It was just like cubes put together. I'm actually glad that they changed everything. My baby green. Okay, let's do this fate. I want that XP. Oh shit. Oh, not this one too. Oh no. Ah, why no me? Because I'm dealing more damage than this person. Yeah, I out-DPS that one. Yes, this one can summon others. That one's down. Okay, heal me. Yeah, we got this. Yay, Anthony, welcome. How's it going? We're fighting this freaking monstrosity here. But it seems like we are winning. That's a good thing. Holy shit. Oh, there's another ninja. Now 2 ninjas in action. There we go. Fate completed. Yo, I've been farming so many flame papers. Soon I can buy some stuff from the PvP vendor, right? Ooh, the floating eye. Yeah, it has been a long time. Like, I didn't stream for like eternity here. Yo, I knew it. This is a freaking dungeon. As if there's a smith standing there, it's most likely a dungeon. Yep. Haukke Manor. But we have a good time. I think it's gonna be quick. What does it say here? Oh, 9 minutes. Okay, let's just do some fates and just like explore this area until we can enter this dungeon. How are you today, Anthony? I'm actually surprised in this game how low the fall damage is. I fell down from heights like multiple times. I barely took any damage, surprisingly. What's this? If only I had a sword. Okay, that sounds interesting. Hi Mcrafts, welcome. But that just says 9 minutes, but I made the experience before that something said it's 10 minutes and after 7 minutes I was already in the dungeon. Okay, let's talk to this NPC. Yeah. The area is simply crawling with golems. What purpose would anyone breathing life into so many of these creatures? I suppose I shall ponder on that while you go and collect me their soul stones. Okay, let's farm some soul stones. Boom. Oh no, a Spriggan is attacking me. What's actually funny is my pet has the same model as this. It's like a mini Spriggan basically. The damage. Like, I'm having so much fun on Ninja. Before I was a summoner and I switched to Ninja. I feel like the kit of the Ninja is pretty fun. Like the abilities and everything. Can I make it in time? Yes, I did it. Oh! Okay. I guess it's over. We can get into the dungeon now. Now the real fun is starting. I really love dungeons in this game. I think they are very exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a jump scare for me almost. But it's like a freaking vampire mansion. What the heck? I wouldn't be surprised if freaking vampires live in Haukke Manor. Haukke, I hope I say that correct. Like, look at that, guys. Ooh. Yay, another Lalafell is there. Yeah, I was like grinding my character a bit. I think I'm 2-3 levels higher than the thing he recommends, right? Okay, they're probably talking about me because I'm new to this one. I might check Genshin Impact out. Yeah, Inazuma, right? The new zone. This tank is a bit slow, I think, with the pulse. That's okay. It's also a new player. Okay, yeah, he saw that. Okay, yeah, this tank is really new to the job. He doesn't know that the mobs get triggered and attack us. This will be a bit difficult with this tank. You can already see. Like, look, he doesn't aggro all the mobs. Because tanking is not so easy as it looks. Like, some people assume, oh, tank, you have lots of HP and you're gonna do a fine job. But you have to watch over the battlefield and know when to aggro which mobs and stuff. And sometimes the healers or others are getting targeted. And that's why it's so important to have like good eyes as a tank. And look, now he's walking back. I don't know why. Huh? We can't get up there, dude. Should I take the lead? But I will aggro all the mobs. Ah, I was still in that. I'm pretty sure I was out. There's no way. Yo, tank! Yo, what's this tank doing? Doesn't he see we are being attacked? He's so accurate then. I think this one just recently leveled a tank. I don't think we have the key yet. So how is everyone's day? Did you guys have a good day? I think the tank doesn't have aggro stance on actually. Like, look again, members are being attacked and the tank is freaking sleeping. Oh my gosh. But I don't think you can kick someone and then in the middle of the dungeon change the tank. Or can you do this here? This tank plays like a DPS, not like a tank. Maybe he doesn't even know that he's on a tank job. I'll just always manage my own heals and see. I deal so much damage ever since I'm on a ninja. Like, this hits way harder than on a summoner. But then again, the summoner has like more dots and stuff, right? And like the pets, so it's like kind of like you do more damage with like multiple skills at a time, but it deals less damage. But overall, maybe it's like pretty close. No, it's Final Fantasy 14. The key, let's grab it. Okay, got it. Alright, let's continue, guys. This one looks interesting. Those big goggles. Tank. This one isn't aggroing with me. Okay, treasure coffer. Let's see if we get any good gear. No, nothing. Only Gil. I really love this dungeon. I think it looks cool. This is like a vampire mansion, right? In a way. I might stream it. I will see Mcraft, because right now I'm like really into Final Fantasy 14. I want to like get my level up and stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna play any other game anytime soon. So let's get out of this shit. You guys get out. Are you freaking kidding? What is the tank doing? What's the tank doing? He let a member die. If I... Yo. I'm the last man. Are you kidding me? Wait, I can't change. We might as well just wipe. Yo, we have the baddest tank ever. You do know you are a tank, not a DPS, right? You need to aggro all mobs they get on healer and range DPS. Yo, we have the worst tank ever. What the heck? I wish I had a freaking tank job, cause I would replace this one. I would say, you know what? Okay, you're a noob. It doesn't matter. You're new to the game. I was a noob too. You go for DPS. I go for tank now. But unfortunately, I haven't a tank job leveled. Yeah, put it. Yeah, put your stance on, please. But for situations like that, I will also level a tank. Yeah, he doesn't use it. He also only do single target for some reason. This surprises me a lot. Okay, I think now he has his stance on. That looks a bit better now. Maybe we can still make it. Wow, I really love this freaking shuriken. I think it looks so OP, so cool. Hey Zeros, welcome. How's it going? Wait, how do I do this? Vote dismiss function, extended period. So I go into the party menu, right? Yes, we need a new guy. Like, I hate to like really kick people. Like, usually I explain them like, hey, you need to do this and that. But if someone doesn't listen and you say like something 3 times, like, what should I do? Okay, now we have a new tank, great. Oh shit. Ah, good. Yeah, the sprint saved my ass. Yeah, still no stats. I think this person recently just picked up a tank. Maybe it's a second job for that one, I believe. But hey, we are lucky. What do we have here? That's a paladin, I think. Ah, paladins. That's probably my most favorite tank class. If I play the tank, I would go also for paladin. Or maybe Dark Knight. Hi CJ, welcome. How's it going? Ah, first boss. Mini boss. Hi Inferno, welcome. Set by the way. Finally, yeah, I haven't streamed for like eternity. But I'm glad to be back to streaming. I really enjoy streaming. Let's nuke this one. Boom. Let's go. There we go. Any good gear here? Wait, what's that? Yeah. Nothing for me really. How I'm feeling? I'm feeling fantastic. And you? Inferno, how are you? Oh yeah, I think we need another thingy to open this kind of curse barrier. Yeah. Okay, we need to go down. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, guys, if you don't have Final Fantasy XIV yet, you can actually play this game for free till level 60 and there's no time restriction. So if you like this game, it's like the first time you see it, you can play this for free till level 60, what is really cool. And that's like 200 plus hours of playtime. So if you want to give this game a shot and you're liking what I'm playing, let's try it. I think it's worth it. It's Final Fantasy XIV. And you can play it for like 200 plus hours for free. Oh, careful. Yo, I like this tank. How long have I been playing Final Fantasy? It's more than a week now, I think, right? Almost 2 weeks. Okay, I'll grab the key. I'm having such a blast with this game. Like, I was a bit afraid and I'm not really afraid, but like a bit nervous to get into like a new MMO game, because I know like MMO games, they do require at some point a lot of dedication, right? Also if you want to like min-max and stuff. But I'm having such a blast that I will definitely continue with Final Fantasy 14. It'll be fun. Oh wow. I wonder how this lady will look like, the last boss of this. She has a misfigured face, so I'm pretty sure this will be a boss with maybe a mask or something. Maybe she turned into a demon. But guys, don't spoiler it. I want to see the boss. But I have like a fantasy on how this boss will look like. And then this vampire mansion sort of theme with like those many undead creatures and stuff. This will be an interesting boss. Oh shit. I must make sure that I'm always at the rare, because I get more DPS. Not this rare. The other dungeon that I did before this one, like the halls of something, was also really cool. There's like some really cool mechanics. I'm really excited about this mechanics. This one. Locked door. Yo, this shuriken thingy hits so freaking hard. Oh, we're in the freaking wine cellar now. Interesting. Let's have a drink. Cheers. Ooh, Manor Steward. Here's where they probably torture people. It looks like that. Okay, I'll see you next time, Mcrafts. Thanks for tuning in. Oops, I misclicked. My bad. Big damage. What's this? Looks like freaking soulfire or something. You obtain a slip of bloody parchment. You like the story of Heavensward. Oh, I can't wait to get to the other expansions. Because I was told, like, as you progress in this game, it gets insanely interesting. Wait, where are they all going? Huh? Why did they teleport away? Good question. Recall. Where's recall? Ah, yeah. Thank you. I see now. Learned something new today. Yeah, like I said, I'm still new to the game, so there's some things I still need to learn. Ah, second floor. This will be exciting. Let's go. It's a big damage here. Give me an upgrade. Wait, he becomes friendly? Oh, the boss fight is happening. So that's the lady. Wait a second, her face is not misfigured. Like, she looks like she has a freaking normal face. OMG. She looks like some vampire lady or something. Lady Amandine. Not sure about the mechanics here, but usually they are pretty good indicators in this game. So I'm just gonna quickly walk to that. Oh, but that boss is so weak, it's already low level. It's too easy, guys. I want more challenge. Okay, this one. Okay, so if she's like low health, she starts spawning her freaking minions. Let's deal with those. This eye is dangerous because he has some immunity. Let's nuke him, guys. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, that was close. What are those lamps? Can we interact with that? Wow, GG. Yeah, I hope so. There are some skills I sometimes forget to cast when they are off cooldown, right? Like I'm supposed to do like the shuriken on cooldown. Ooh, of Manor sandals. That's some luxurious gear here. What treasure do we have? We have those though. I will definitely comment this tank. This tank saved our behinds, like literally. And we have some new sandals. I think my gear's already good. I actually like in Final Fantasy XIV how they include dungeons in the main story. Like in other MMO games, often dungeons are like separate from the main story. What? Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irascible spirit that quickened it to life. What? Oh, there they are. 2 of them. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Heidelin chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Lahabria. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Huh? What's going on? Fare you well, bringer of light. For a second I thought they were going to recruit me or something. I don't want to be the evil one though. Let's upgrade some of the gear pieces. I think we have now some better stuff, right? Yeah, let's use those. How do they look like though? Oh, they have a freaking cross too. Interesting. Nice, we have some better shoes now. Report to Urzendil. Yeah, let's just teleport. Wait, you can teleport with your chocobo? That's cool. I thought you have to be off the mount to teleport. But apparently not. Today I've noticed the loading screens are a bit longer than usual, but this could also be because like more and more players are like joining the game now. Like there's not been a single day where I wasn't Q 50 plus or 100 plus. Like I had times where my Q was even on 500 and higher. There's like so many new players out there. If you look here, they're everywhere sprouts. Like I think I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said like 60-70% of the players are sprouts now. That would be pretty accurate. For how long have you been playing Final Fantasy XIV, Xerox? Wait, there's some drama going on in the FC, let me check. Someone has Bratwurst. Okay, so they're talking about that. Yeah, recently I see that too. They're like players with the funniest names. And this guy too, Bubba Freeman. Bubba Freeman. And Ramen Eater. Especially Sprouts, they pick the coolest names, right? Like Ramen Eater, Bubba Sparkles, and whatever kind of names. It's funny. Let's teleport to Lancer Skill. Oh wait, you can just run there, it's nearby. I think they also upgraded the graphics with Realm Reborn, right? Because when I looked at those clips of Final Fantasy version 1.0, like the graphics seemed more pixelated. Like now it's more detailed. Like if you look at this windmill here or what it is. This water wheel. Like, I think I've seen this in the version 1.0, but it was like more pixelated. 5 months. Oh, you're also a bit new. Okay. You will be probably very happy that we released his mistress, or whatever she was, of the curse. You are returned. What sigils awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me. She was cursed or something. She turned to freaking demon or whatever. So she went so far as to consort with devils. With that, I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. But hey, there's one thing about this lady. At least she got her face back, right? But she turned into a freaking demon. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain they are of the same vile blood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them thenforth and woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed to know how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances, matters not whereof. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am abetted to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Oh, he's turning himself back in. I mean, he did pretty bad stuff, right? But he did feel sorry at the end. I hope they give him a chance. Paladin level 61 for 5 months. Wait, it took you 5 months to get level 61? Wow, I will have a long way ahead then, because that's like my second week or so. On this character, it's like my first week, because I played another character 1 week ago. So if this character is... Oh my gosh, like this will take eternity for me then. But it's fine, because I can already do some cool dungeons. Wait, let's look how many dungeons we have unlocked actually. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, I have now 7 dungeons unlocked. That's actually quite a lot for only level 33, if level 80 is the maximum level. Like, I checked on Wikipedia and there are like more than 50 dungeons, right? Okay, let's go back to Minfilia. Let's use that stone. Thank you, Ridley. Welcome. Like, I'm a big fan of the way also they designed those dungeons. How you have to kill like mini bosses to get some keys and stuff. And how there are boss phases where they spawn ads that you need to quickly wipe, otherwise like your group is done for. Like, I kind of like have like higher standards when it comes to dungeons from playing World of Warcraft, because they did a really good job with the raids in World of Warcraft and I have so much fun there. But if I compare the raids, like the dungeons here in Final Fantasy XIV with WoW, I think like they did also a really nice job, and with those mechanics and stuff. Yeah, you get per dungeon 1 to 2 levels. That's really nice. I think it's really quick. Like, I could literally just spam dungeons, right? 50 alone has huge endgame count. None of it was touched by later expansions. Yo, I think that's so cool with the scaling. I did the other day with my FC. Wait, which one was that? I think it was the 3rd one we did. Let me see which one it was. Copper Bell Mines. Yeah, we did like Copper Bell Mines. And one of my FC mates nearly died to that, and this person's level 80 already. Like, I was shocked to see a level 80 player almost die in a freaking early game dungeon. But that's because of the scaling. Because this one dodged a mechanic a bit slow. Like, I like Final Fantasy XIV so much, I want to make this like my main game from now on, I think. In this game are more casual spectacles and less challenging content. Yeah, like the last dungeon was insanely easy. Thanks for the sub, Ridley. Welcome. But how about ultimates? I've heard the ultimates are pretty interesting for like those players that seek a challenge, right? Because there are like a lot of 1 and 2 shot mechanics and stuff, right? Wow, I remember doing some of those dungeons in WoW, and also like Mythic Plus, where there's like one mechanic, if you don't dodge it, you're immediately dead. Here you drop on like low health and someone can save you, but in WoW there are like so many mechanics, if you don't avoid them, you're immediately gone. I'm good, my main game is getting such resurgence that I'm keeping sub just to see the players progress. Yeah, I think that must be a cool feeling. If you're like a veteran in a game and then you see suddenly your game blow up out of nowhere and there's like many new players and content creators coming. Like I see some great times ahead for Final Fantasy XIV. And once Endwalker comes, also the veteran players will have some fresh air, something new to get into, right? And since we have several months and now there's like this new storm of players, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of players can catch up if they play a lot within those like next 2-3 months, and they will be able to play in groups with the veterans for Endwalker. Like, my FC is so nice, they gift me so many freaking pets these days. Like, I just log in and then I see like I have a new mail and someone of my FC gifted me a pet. I think it's such a nice community here. The people are very positive and I love that. And the queue here is way faster than in WoW. If I queue in WoW... Ooh, this is really slow. Yeah, the hardest content. There are also some world's first or something I saw on YouTube. Or at least it used to be in previous expansions. There was like a world first ultimate clear and stuff. It's a 17 to 90 minute gauntlet, usually with 4 or 5 bosses where one wipe at 16 minutes sends you back. Oh, to the first boss, so it doesn't save the stages. Wow. Imagine you have like a person in the group. Wait, how's it with toxicity, Ridley? Like, are people like easy to get like toxic in ultimates? Like, let's say one person always messes up and dies. Like in WoW we had this kind of with Mythic Plus runs, especially when you use like Dungeon Finder, like people would get easily toxic and upset. It was like there was like 1 or 2 dudes that never got the mechanics right. Oh wow. I can't wait to do my first ultimate. But I will practice really hard. One of my mates from my FC told me, because I have now multiple jobs, because before I played on the Summoner, and someone told me that Ninja is so challenging for endgame, especially if you want to do like ultimates, that if you want to be good on Ninja, you need to like main it, because there are like a tons of combination skills with those finger signs, right? Like 10 and we have more. And even I have just 1, but every 10th or 20th time I use this, I make sometimes even a mistake now. Where I'm from Germany. Let's report back to Minfilla and tell her what we encountered there at this manor. What's so fascinating about Minfilia is she also has this echo skill that we have and can see people's past. Welcome back, Momoyoko. Full glad I am to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the 12th world? Oh, 90% of groups are fine with it. Oh yeah, the environment where mistakes are expected. I think black mages die a lot, right? I've heard people like rage at black mages. 2 of Lahabria's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. Because Black Mage is the highest DPS class, but also like the least mobile, right? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt then, the Estians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end? Yet I would not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Oh, that's good then. Because if you have like fewer people, you can more select who you want to have in your group. And maybe you have some friends you did dungeons before and you know they are like decent players. Yeah, that's cool. Then you can easier get into it. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that the signs are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. Those gargoyles. I look like a freaking... like a thief or robber or something, right? Like I'm someone that's going on a robbery. There's no shortage of misery in the world that Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. For sure. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed and I will summon the others. I'm ready, let's do it. Wait, I got a coffer or something. Skeletons. Ooh, we have some better weapons, I believe. What do we have here? Okay, that's not really better. So I was lucky in the last dungeon, got some cool daggers. Yeah, next to no movement, because it requires so much optimization, it is not preferred in progress.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Maybe it's good as a second caster job, right? Like, let's say someone picks up, for example, Summoner or another one, like another caster job, or Red Mage. And if they're like really decent at, like, let's say Red Mage or Summoner, maybe they should like consider for Ultimate's Black Mage, right? Or they're all viable.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume.
Thank you so much, Zeros. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume.
Yes. And no.
Yes,
it
and
has
no.
more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort
But one thing is freaking me out when I'm questing here in Final Fantasy XIV. There's something that's a tiny bit irritating. I have those quests where NPCs, they don't have voice acting. And it's like one part is not voice acting. Then I skip to the next part and suddenly there's voice acting.
The worst kind.
And it's the same quest sometimes. It's like half voiced.
In the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Like half voiced quests.
Our task will be to slay the primal.
It's kind of like I'm fine if there's no voice acting or if it's like full voice acting, but a quest to have like half voice acting is so strange to me.
They are no strangers to the havoc.
I got used to it already, but at first it really irritated me a little bit.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There,
I think this guy is cool. But he sometimes seems like he's evil or something. I'm not sure about him. He's a bit shady, right? From all of them, they're all, like on first sight, oh, they're very good, but he seems a bit shady. But he's cool.
It did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point.
Oh yeah, and they didn't have enough voice actors, and they probably had to rush a bit through, right? Because they were already making minus. Like I've reacted to, on my channel I've reacted to a documentary about version 1.0 in a nutshell.
Will never be rid of primals.
And they were like going heavily into the minus, right? Like they didn't generate enough to make it even. So they were like in minus, right? And then once the game came out, they sort of got like out of their basically financial debt, right? Yeah.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes.
I'm pretty sure for Realm Reborn, the devs had a freaking sleepless night because they were so nervous and excited. And also worried about the success because they literally made so much minus from like redoing the game and everything, and they had to get like more and more funds and stuff, that if this would have failed, they would be ruined, like the whole studio, right?
Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Makes sense.
Expect the worst.
Expect the worst. Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched.
$10 billion! That's higher than I thought, wow. That was like 4 or 5 billion, but 10 billion? But I wonder how much they made up for it. I'm pretty sure they made like 30, 40, 50 billion after that.
A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
One thing's also interesting I've noticed in Final Fantasy XIV. Like when I was
no
younger,
think you a coward were you to
I used to play a lot of games with heavy story, but as I got older I got used to like super fast-paced gameplay and questing and stuff. But for some reason, just like in my younger days, I like story again and reading through quests. Usually I only read what I have to do and I skip through. But here I'm actually having fun to read it, and that surprises me a lot. Because that wasn't my style before.
So you will accept?
Of course. Because I need to save this world.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
Nope. Well, she's the representative.
May I ask
right?
that of you, Y'shtola?
Y'shtola. Did I say her name correct? Y'shtola.
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare
maybe
no
Y'shtola is
effort to
my
win victory.
favorite one of this group of the Scions. Yeah, maybe she's.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
But this could come because I started Limsa, so I had like more contact with her than the others.
Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alphino if you would.
Oh, Alphinaud. Will we see him again? What actually happened to his sister? Because she disappeared in a previous
Papalino,
quest.
compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
Let's do this.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey.
I actually wonder what is this broken staff
walk in the
there?
light of the crystal.
Is the one from the Archon? Okay, let's get back there. Speak to him. It's good that I have my home point in Limsa. One thing is funny now. I've read yesterday, last night, that now idle players are being kicked, right, in this game. So if you're like AFK, and there were some people on forum writing, hey, what happened to me? I was fishing. Why did I get disconnected while fishing? Like, some people didn't know this. And for some reason, if you're fishing, this counts as idle as well, right? It's like you're AFK fishing. And people were like fishing for some big fish or something, I guess. And they were like, hey, what happened? Why was I disconnected? I was only fishing. I'm actually wondering if they fixed it yet or what they will do about that. But that's so funny. It's upper decks, I think. Yeah, upper decks. Like, imagine you're fishing, you come back and you disconnect it, and then all your progress lost. Oh no. I can only stream for like 10 more minutes because I need to go somewhere. But I will stream Final Fantasy XIV again here. I'm also streaming sometimes on Twitch. I'm doing right now both, but I find it a bit challenging sometimes to stream on 2 platforms. Because I always feel like if I stream on 2 platforms or make content on 2 platforms, I'm not focusing enough on one, right? So yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet where I will stream more, but let's see. This may not sound good, but this is quite possibly the worst questline in the game. Oh no. And there I was looking forward for something exciting. But it's okay, I was warned already about that. I'll just bite my teeth and just quest through, I guess. Just take whatever. I mean, at least there's cool music here. It's like military music or something. Hail adventurer and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personal officer, unless you're the guest we are told to expect. Yes, I'm the guest. To business then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Haukke. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Oh no. Crystals fodder for their fell primal. The Admiral is here. That's nice to see you again, Merlwhip. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Momoyoko. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Momoyoko personally. That's great, Ridley. So it's kind of like the quiet before the storm of fun or something. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the signs of the seventh dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? I guess they are breaking this. And was it not the Lomninsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Oh, so we made them upset first. Oh shit. Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. Oh shit. We made ourselves enemies. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Stola. She's correct, as we started. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. I love her personality. She's a very cool leader. I chose the Flames as a great company. But I nearly chose them actually, because I think she's a cool character. And the wrong is mine, freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are of course of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Momoyoko? You have my thanks along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the Kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict before we meet Titan in the field. However, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanoskia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. Meanwhile I shall seek his fellows. Alright. But yeah guys, that's it for today's live stream. I want to thank you guys all for coming. I will stream again, it won't be the last stream. But I need to quickly go somewhere and I need to prepare something for tomorrow, for another video that I will make, because tomorrow I will release a new video. So I wish everyone a wonderful day. Thank you guys all for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing for more content. And yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon again.